Lumiere Derry, I think, has been an enormous success. We're counting tens of thousands of people across the Peace Bridge, which is behind me. And what you have here is an incredibly mixed variety of artists' work, all of which is exploring the power of light and bringing light to the wintry darkness.
The children, they wrote the story and they illustrated the story and they acted in the story. So basically, the children, they did all the work.
We just try to bring poetry, and what is quite important because poetry is sometimes missing in many parts of your life.
About 20 years ago, when I was looking at a fête du blé in France, there was something about that atmosphere of circulating and turning that got into my mind.
It's very much a pure beam of white light. There's no colour to it. It's not orange, it's not green, but it fills that space and it goes skyward with the aspirations of the people of Derry, for a brighter future.
I take the bridge like a point of view on the city. My figures, they fly as our minds could fly.
A couple of computers, a couple of cameras focused on the same place as the projection, and there's a kind of a feedback loop going on. This is the first time we've done it outside, and it's the first time we've done it at this sort of scale.
I'm not from Delhi, I'm from Londonderry.
I've been many years involved in projects that engage public space to communicate and exchange even conflicting points of view and positions on important matters to us. That's what public space is for.
With the magical light, it's like when you are young and you look a big shape and light, and you could imagine lots of things.
Well, I think that's one of the nice things, is that you don't know what people are going to do with a work like this one. People will take that phrase home and they'll turn it around. They'll think about this, the idea that proverb contains. And I think different people will reflect on it in different ways.
A friend of mine who's a painter wanted to do a collaboration. And I decided what I would do is translate the color from her painting into light. It's nice to use a billboard to offer a beautiful experience and not ask for anything back.
Created an animation that is made up basically using the structure of the building. We'd like us to create something that was just joyous and fantastic, and that's our main goal.
What we always hope when we do a big festival like this is that people forget the things that divide them and recognise the things that they share, and that is, you know, everyone out with their families loving the same stuff, and that sense of sharing the public domain, and that it not being anybody's territory, that everybody is welcome, and the safety and the friendliness and the extraordinary welcome that we've received in Derry, I think, is reflected in the response of the audience.